Hi, I'm Terry and welcome to Cat Scratch Kitchen. You guys asked for it and I'm so excited to finally deliver. Many of you have been requesting a copycat recipe for Rayo's spicy Arrabiate marinara, and today we're making it happen. For those of you who might not know, Arrabiate literally means angry in Italian, and it refers to a spicy tomato sauce. We're going to recreate that incredible Rayo's flavor you love with just that signature spicy kick. So grab your apron and let's get ready for some serious flavor. First thing we need is two 28-ounce cans of crushed tomatoes. Now get San Marzano tomatoes if you want to be actually authentic to Rayo's, if you can find them and if you can afford them. If not, just get a good quality Italian tomato and we're going to strain it to separate the juice. Now that our tomatoes have drained, we're going to put our tomatoes in a large bowl and we're going to add back just 1.5 cups of our reserved liquid. And the rest of the liquid you can just discard. Now we're going to use our blender. You can use a food processor if you have a large one, but you have to remember there's a liquid level on a food processor, and if you go beyond that level, when it starts to spin, you're going to be having liquid leak down into your machine. So I'm going to use my blender. I'm going to add 3 cups of our tomatoes into my blender. Now these tomatoes are crushed, but you can see they're really almost pureed already. Now these 3 cups worth, we want to puree completely. Now we've got a nice smooth puree there. We're going to add this back to our bowl of tomatoes that have not been blended. That way we have nice puree, but we also have just a little bit of texture in there, which the Rayo's does have, and it's nice and thick still. Now we're going to set this aside and we'll start working on cooking our sauce. I have a 3-quart saucepan here. I'm going to add 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. And then once the oil is hot, we're going to be adding 2 teaspoons of minced garlic and 2/3 cup of really finely diced or minced white onion. Now, this is what makes the Arrabiate, is red pepper flakes. That's going to add our spice. And you can add between 1 and 2 teaspoons of red pepper flakes. I'm only using 1, but follow your own taste buds as far as how hot you want it to and spicy you want it to be. And we want this to cook just until everything is really fragrant, the onions turn translucent, and make sure that your garlic doesn't burn. Take about 3 minutes. Now our aromatics are nice, fragrant, onions are translucent, and we're going to add our tomatoes to the pot. Add them just a little at a time so that it doesn't splatter everywhere. Give it a good stir, and we'll add the rest of our ingredients. I've got 2 tablespoons of fresh chopped basil. I need 1¼ teaspoon of salt. I need 1/2 teaspoon of ground pepper and 1/2 teaspoon of dried oregano. Now just stir it all together. And we're going to turn our heat up to medium and let it simmer for 30 minutes until it starts to get really nice and combined and thick. Okay, our sauce is nice and thick. I'm going to put it over this wonderful penne pasta. Penne is one of the great pastas to use for this kind of a sauce because it's nice and hearty and robust. That's our Rayo's spicy Arrabiate copycat. So much flavor and that perfect level of spice. This sauce is so versatile. Use it on pasta, pizza, or anything else that your heart desires. I hope you loved this recipe, and if you did, please subscribe, like, and share this video with your fellow spice lovers. As always, the recipe is just below the like button, as well as a link so that you can print it out. Until next time, have fun in the kitchen.